Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Raid Shadow Legends. Happy Monday, and I hope you're all having a great week and a great start to what is going to be the next fusion event of KHAMIR. I honestly forgot his name. KHAMIR Skuldeye. He is in the game right now, obviously, because the fusion event does start today. He's a bulky, beefy looking guy here. Now, I am going to be doing the fusion event. I'm going to be talking about more about why probably tomorrow. But there is one thing that I want to kind of let people in on, that don't start any of his events today. There are a handful of events that are starting today, and why you want to wait for tomorrow. We're going to be talking about that as well in today's video. But before we get started, I do want to remind people that if you haven't started playing Raid yet, what are you waiting for? Download using the QR code in the top right hand of the screen to get the legendary Orc Artak absolutely free. You also get Ferric in the Fat, Fanax, and Cried in the Blue at level 10, 20, and 30. And don't forget your pal, Pelops the Victor. You can get him absolutely free from the legendary Argonauts faction by using the promo code RAID7 in the first 48 hours of a brand new account. Okay, let's get rid of that. I'm doing this on holiday still. So, oh yeah, I guess you guys didn't know. I've been away, but I will be back tomorrow. So we have the start of the events, and there are some of them in the game right now. Gear Hunters has started today, which is great, right? It's amazing that they do start this alongside some of the other events. However, if you want to triple dip, yes, that's right. If you want a triple dip, we have clan versus clan, and this is really important for a lot of players because tomorrow is personal clan versus clan. So you're going to get your personal rewards, which for some people is going to be a lot, right? You can get upwards to 2,400 energy if you're at like tier 6, right? If you're doing 400,000 plus score, every time this comes around. Then you get the Void Shard, 2 Void Shards, in fact, 2 Ancient Shards. No, sorry, more, my bad. 4 Void Shards, a Sacred Shard, and 2 Ancient Shards. So getting this cleared is absolutely paramount, in my opinion. So being able to get forward to do that is going to be really good. And of course, there is no bonuses. That's weird. Normally there is 2x bonuses. I don't see any actually right now on this one. So that's a little strange. But either way, you want to make sure that you're doing well for you and your clan. Now, there is going to be a Gear Hunters event. There's, I think, also going to be a gear enhancement. This starts tomorrow, which is great because any gear enhancement that you're doing tomorrow will go towards the CVC as well. So for some reason, they've aligned this quite well, almost surprisingly too well. Now, as far as there's also a dragon tournament, which is going to be starting in 2 hours. But again, don't do this now. So you want to double dip with the dragon tournament tomorrow, because then you're going to get Gear Hunters points and you're also going to get clan versus clan points. This is really, really important. There's a few other things that are going on still. Like if you want to continue doing this, like for Raya's Madness tournament, this is another thing. So if you do want to do this later and you do want to do this during the CVC, there's still going to be a 24-hour period where you can get this done, which is what I'm thinking about doing if I have some extra energy to do towards a Immortal Soul Stone, among some other goodies, of course. But usually you're just doing this for Deck of Fates points, essentially, at this point. But it's a really great way to double dip as well to get all this stuff done, because Raya's Madness tournament will also go towards the Gear Hunters points as well. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Now, I'm looking at the calendar right now, and I know the official calendar has actually come out now. So we are going to open that up. Thank you, Bose Gorilla, for posting that on my Discord server in the middle of my recording. Now, I'm hoping, because I know my thing is not doing so great. Can we change this? Can we move over to my primary monitor? Let's see about this. Can I get, there we go. Okay, so obviously this was posted by Nubreds, so thank you, Nubreds. You can see the fragment event calendar here. Let's remove the QR code as well, actually, for a second here. My apologies, I'm running this on my laptop while away on holidays. Okay, so you can see here in the corner, right? We're starting here on Monday, July the 27th. We have a Dragon Tournament. We have Gear Hunters today. We have Gear Enhancement tomorrow. That's basically it until Thursday, which is shocking, actually. So it's just these events running until Thursday, and then we have Classic Arena on Thursday, Champion Training for 10 fragments and 10 bonus fragments, but only if you score in the probably top 1 or 2 of the tournament. So, that's not most of us. Then there's the Fire Knight tournament, and then there's 20 points for Summon Rush 1. This is going to be really important. There's also a Summon Rush 2 for 15 points down here, you can see as well, and a Champion Chase tournament for 15 as well. So that's a grand total of 50 points here for these tournaments. Now you can see behind Nubrades' head, actually, if we can maybe zoom out a touch more. So it looks like there's 50 fragments. I can't see behind his head. There's a total of 150 fragments, but only 20 of them are associated with the tournament leaderboard. So that's pretty good. That means there's a wiggle room of 30 fragments if you do everything, right? You're going to get more than that. So the question is what do you skip as far as the summoning event goes? So if you do the full Summon Rush 1 here, this coming Friday, that's going to give you 20 points, okay? And so you can lose up to 30. The other two Summon Rush 2 and Champion Chase are worth 15 points each, which means that you're going to need to do 10 of these points, right? You can lose a total of 30. Well, actually, no, sorry. You actually don't need to do either of them. So you could do Summon Rush 1 and skip Summon Rush 2 and the Champion Chase tournament. That's actually pretty wild. So again, you have 130 points that are not related to the leaderboards. And yeah, that extra 30 points, Summon Rush 2, Champion Chase, both 15 each, that's 30. So as long as you do everything else in this event and you just do the maximum in Summon Rush 1, then you don't have to do any of the rest of the summon related events. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do because that sounds pretty solid, if I do say so. Now, I'm just going to have to make sure I do everything else. So there's going to be a Gear Hunters 1. There's going to be a Gear Hunters 2. That's fine. There's also going to be 2 champion trainings. So champion training tournament, champion training event. Those are worth 10 and 15, actually. The final champion training towards the end is going to be worth quite a lot there as well. But that seems fine. Right, a lot of the usual stuff, but this looks actually pretty good. So Summon Rush 1, you want to expect to do about 6,000 points typically on these kind of larger summon rushes if you want to get the bulk amount of points. So that's definitely something that you're going to want to save your shards for, right? Just to go back to the game a little bit here, make sure that you have 6,000 ish of equivalent points for a summon rush. Some people might prefer champion chases, but I do like summon rushes. So for sacred shards, this would be about 12 sacred shards would give you 500 points each to about 6,000 points, but you can definitely bridge the gap with mystery shards. I actually love green mystery shards. So if you farm enough campaigns over time, you are eventually going to hoard a lot of this stuff, and you could almost bypass an entire fusion event by just using greens alone, or at least using them as a bridge, right? So I could use all of my 4,400 mystery shards with like 3, maybe 4 sacred shards, and then I'd be done for the entire fusion. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing because I do have a lot of these green shards that I do want to liquidate. We're going to be talking about things more later on this week because you might have saw my video from yesterday when I was talking about the upcoming Raid Shadow Legends collab, which is going to be towards the end of August. And that is going to be really important to save a lot of your shards going into that, right? So I wouldn't, if you're someone who is newer to fusions, who aren't able to do fusion events every single week, this is maybe a time where you might want to consider whether or not this character is the best for you, because collab characters tend to be very, very strong, and why everyone should be going into the end of August with the best possible position that they can be in when it comes to shards, whether it's ancient shards, void shards, or whatever, right, to get additional points for those events. The fusion event for the collab will start at the end of August, just like they did for Donatello for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles last year. So that's something that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention. Anyways, otherwise, the fusion event looks pretty good so far. Just make sure you save. Don't do anything until tomorrow when Clan versus Clan starts, so you can triple dip, honestly, on a lot of these events. The Dragon Tournament, the Raya's event tournament, the Gear Hunters, all of that stuff that you're going to do to accomplish that. That way you can give your clan some juicy CVC points so that we can win and pick up some of those rewards. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Now, before we go, I do want to remind people that you can use the QR code in the top right hand of the screen, which I obviously don't have on the screen right now, to get the legendary Orc Artak. And then don't forget that you can also get these 3 amazing legendaries: Farrakhan the Fat, Fennex, and Cryodan the Blue at accounts level 10, 20, and 30. And don't forget about your pal, Pelops the Victor. And all you got to do is use the promo code RAID7 within the first 48 hours of a brand new account in order to get this amazing legendary Argonite champion. Okay, that's it for me, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all on the next video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.